Welcome to a day in the life of a realtor here in South Florida. I'm technically located in Fort Lauderdale. My name is Adela, and my huge goal is to go from making $100,000 a year up to $1 million a year. And I don't know how many years it's going to take me. But what I can tell you is I'm having a great 2025 year, and I will disclose my numbers, GCI and expenses, to give you my net at the end of this year, because I really just want to focus, keep my head down, work, because I don't want to get excited about my results and then just like take my foot off the gas. I just dropped off my kids at school and the cleaning crew is coming. And I say cleaning crew because it's like 3 to 4 ladies. I've been working with them for about a year now. They're the ones who not just clean my house, but I trust, and they actually clean the properties that I need cleaned for any kind of real estate business. I have to like pick stuff up. Let's see, today we are going to be experimenting with an Enzo dialer. I just purchased Enzo dialer. I've had MOJO dialer since like January, February of 2022, and that's my go-to. I've had Vulcan before. I wasn't that impressed, unfortunately, and it was just way more expensive. But I would love to just like try other dialers. So if you want to see that video of me figuring Enzo dialer out, there is a separate video. I'm going to record that because I promised everyone I would give my honest opinion feedback as far as like my experience of just like trying it out. So I'm going to be trying Enzo dialer. I actually just got a listing agreement signed for $2.5 million. And normally I would be like so excited, but now from experience, because I've been a realtor for 5 years, I cannot get excited until I have done my job and the check is cleared or I've gotten a wire transfer, because you just never know. There's so much that can happen between taking the listing until closing. So I'm a little bit excited, but at the same time I'll be way more excited once I sell it. I have some work to do. That property won't be ready for another 3 weeks actually. But I do have some marketing stuff I can start working on. I'm actually going to reach out to builders, developers, see if they're interested in the property, because it is a little bit older and it's a prime location. So, all right, let's go ahead inside and see where the day goes. We are taking these girls out for their walk while the cleaning ladies are cleaning up, and then my husband's going to head up to the gym, and I have some emails and work, and my phone's already ringing and people texting me and whatnot. I'm sitting here at my husband's desk. He went to go work out. Cleaning crew has about another 45 minutes to go, and the dogs are outside, so I'm here sitting at his desk. I have some coordinating to do with my calendar. I actually have, I keep saying this, but for some reason, all of a sudden August 2025 rolled around and my phone is ringing. I'm getting showings and I'm so blessed and happy. And I'm also just letting all my clients know, like, hey, listen, this isn't just your property. This is everyone. Like, people are starting to wake up, whether it's for the leases that I have or the, sales that I have. As of right now, I have 7 listings, 1 coming. Out of the 7, I have 5 for sale, and then 2 for lease. 1 actually already went under contract, a lease. And then one of the purchases I have a showing Thursday. It was actually from a couple that they had a realtor, they fired the realtor. The reason they fired the realtor was because the realtor never ended up showing my listing. And they actually saw the YouTube video, and I asked him, I said, did you sign a buyer broker agreement? He said, no. Shame on that buyer agent for never getting that in writing from the beginning. So nevertheless, he claims he did not sign a buyer broker agreement, and he is flying in, gonna see this unit. He's like, when I come, I'm gonna put an offer. So fingers crossed, but that'd be great. I'm getting another buyer for one of my listings through my YouTube videos. He loved the video, by the way. He was just like, oh my God, this girl's so funny. She totally wants to sell this unit. I could see it. She's professional. She's hardworking. Why don't we just deal with her directly? So if you're thinking about doing a YouTube channel, I would highly encourage it. It's been working wonders for me. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work. I got into work and I was really focused. I didn't realize how late it got. So unfortunately, I'm going on my walk a little later than I typically like. And I'm listening to a YouTube podcast video. Husband and I are eating leftovers. I did not expect this salad that I did 2-3 days ago to still be like, I have avocado in here that's still green. I never knew that lemon and salt will actually preserve everything. So it's actually very crisp and fresh and delicious. So I'm gonna have that. And honey, what are you gonna have for leftovers?
Your beautiful dish from last night.
Yes. Mwah. So I'm sitting here at my desk and I'm already having creative avoidance. I understand I'm gonna do Enzo dialer. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna capture like my struggle, but I will say I'm actually struggling just to get to like getting the list, setting it up, get to dialing, this, that, whatever. It's just a Band-Aid I have to rip off. And I'm sure this is probably how some of you may feel if you're even thinking about any dialer, whether it's Vulcan, MOJO, RedX. I mean, there's so my Plus leads, I forget if they have a dialer. So anyways, when you're doing something new, it can be very overwhelming, and I am legit struggling right now. I think what I'm gonna do is put a timer, and I have to get onto Enzo before that timer is up. That's the only thing I can think of right now at this point in time to like put pressure on myself. Just finished Enzo dialer. I'm gonna show you something really quick about that, but before I move on, so here, my husband and I are designing open house signs because now that we have the $2.5 million listing. I know I've talked about I don't like open houses, but let's face it, it's in my neighborhood. I need exposure. People need to know that we're realtors here. So we are in the middle of designing open house signs because hence we don't really have our own customized open house signs. So my husband's been working on that. So thank you, my dear.
You're welcome.
Okay, so now back to Enzo. Oh my gosh, if you haven't seen that actual Enzo video yet, go watch it. Just skip to the middle of it and listen to it. Like, what the heck? I'm gonna give you a little preview. Okay, ready? This is what it sounds like.
Hello, Teresa?
Who's calling?
Yeah, this is Adela. You don't know me. You're probably gonna hate me.
My voice sounds like a chipmunk. Like, what the heck? But then I actually played it on the Enzo, because I guess they record every single call. But listen to this.
Why
am I gonna hate you?
Oh, I always get hung up on.
What's going on?
Yeah, it was just regarding your place over here on Thursday.
So when I play it back on Enzo, it's totally fine. So I don't know why. I think it's maybe because I was like recording it on StreamYard or something. But anyways, I gotta now go pick up my daughter. She had soccer tryouts today. Let's see how it went. All right, guys, I am here at Raw Juice. I brought my daughter. Was so proud of her for trying out for soccer. I thought I'd treat her. So I actually got a smoothie called Vitamin C. It has all these amazing, crazy things like blue spirulina, coconut water. I mean, it's supposed to be super healthy. And then my daughter's getting like a strawberry banana kind of mix, and she has a lot of homework. So this is really great after a long workout. Get her a little snack, and then I gotta get back home and continue doing some more work. All right, I got this. Apparently has sea moss and dates, honey, blue spirulina, almond milk, and so much more. All right, guys, I don't know where the day flew by, but I got back and I ended up editing for a little longer, ran out of time. My husband was so focused on finishing the signs. He did like 8 signs different signs, little signs, big signs, different types of open house signs. He even did the flag for us. We're gonna have a flag for open houses, and I'm sure you guys have heard about me not being huge fans of open houses, but because it is in our neighborhood, of course we're doing it, which I've already said earlier. I was so focused on finishing the pre-construction condo that we filmed yesterday, and we got so busy, my husband and I just ended up ordering food. So we finished dinner, and then my daughter was also like, oh, I want to take lunch tomorrow. So I ran to Trader Joe's to go get her bread and some snacks, apples, nectarines. So she has that for school tomorrow. And tomorrow is my daughter's picture day, so she's getting ready for that. My son already had his picture day early. It was almost like the first day of school, which is actually kind of nice. It gets it out of the way. But now it's almost 9 o'clock. And everybody's kind of like winding down. I need to wind down. It was funny because I walked away from my daughter. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go relax and I'm gonna watch. Wait a minute. I have nothing to watch. I guess I'll just go learn or watch a podcast or something, because I don't actually have shows that I watch aside from my Real Housewives, which there's only 2 right now. And they're only an hour each. So it's kind of like my 2 hours of entertainment in a week that I watch. Otherwise, I might just try and find something on YouTube, or better yet, I'm gonna read my book by Felix, the founder of Maxim Magazine, called How to Get Rich. I started it in the summertime and I'm almost done with it. And I've been reading it the last couple of nights to kind of get me to bed. But that's it. If you have any questions, let me know, leave it in the comments. I'm just on this super long journey of trying to figure real estate out. I have these big dreams, big goals. I'm super excited. I actually got a lease under contract. I got a buyer agent, sent me a message from a showing yesterday that they're gonna submit an offer, which is totally awesome, because then I would be at like 13 for the year. And I still have more active listings, and then that $2.5 million listing that I need to prep for as well. All right, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.